Okay, as we discussed earlier, the listen and the above concept, today was we discussing about the inbuilt functions in the Python. Why we call the Python was so powerful and the so intelligent language that we use it in the programming and any other programming languages to build many other applications because of the inbuilt functions that are available in the Python. As we see in here, once please everyone go through this slide. Inbuilt functions that are already preloaded functions in the libraries. There are already pre-written programs that we can import from the libraries in our program, where we can, as we are importing the those functions, we cannot or we can't or we do not need to write those functions and or the program to read the string or work with the strings or to continue the program. Once please go through this slide. As we already discussed about the print range and the string and the range functions above, the print function prints the hello world range from, as we discussed, initial from starting to 20, which do not include the range. Str means it is the inbuilt function, that is the naming it as a string, but it will be written as a, we are asking like it is true or false. And the range after and the fourth one is range, and the difference will be the 3, as we discussed earlier in the previous slides. I need some of everyone to execute this range in your Python ideally, and please share me your answers immediately. Can anyone do this for me? Hello, Sankirtana.
Ah,
Can you please help me in this question for finding the answer?
you have to write string.
Yeah, as we discussed, today was the inbuilt functions. As we discussed earlier, the range of the range function yesterday, and the here the range is from 0 to 100 and the difference will be the 5. What will be the answer? How many arguments in this function will be called? I mean, how many differences will become from range 100 to 99?
93.
Okay, I think it is a single digit function. Okay, let's go through the hints. The hint is 3, I think. How many arguments are in the function to call? I think there are 3: 0, 100, 5. That's the answer, I think. And the next one, see, as we discussed, the most powerful concept was this. Here, once everyone see, here we is using the diff. Diff means which uses the, this is our user defined function, which was comes under the diff. Diff means we are defining our own pre user defined function. In this function, we already written a program print spam. When we printed this spam 3 times, when we use this our user defined variable, our own variable, when we use it in another function or in any program, it will automatically execute this program which was already stored in the diff, or already which was where we used this inbuilt function, our own function. Once please everyone read this function statement. This is our own user defined or the not predefined our own variable. Which can be any variable as you want, but it should be the syntax with the diff only, which means it defines us the function or a method. Once we by under this variable we are writing the program or we can write any other programs. Not only print, we can write many other programs. In this variable we can also write about the strings or the loops or many other iterations will be done. When we use this function that which we defined to be, then the program will be executed as we instructed to in the defined function. Next slide. See, you must define the function before they call in the same way that you must assign the variable before using them. Once he executed the hello, but the hello was did not defined previously. When we are defining a variable or defining a function, we have to define it previously. Then we have to go through the execution line, or it will be considered as an error or undefined function. Once let us try this one. Because it was not defined previously, it was showing undefined. Once shall we will move this one to previous lines. As we discussed, no, that we have to define the function previously. Now we have changed the function to the previously. When we type the function that we defined our own variable, we defined the hello. In that hello, we given instruction to print hello world. We use it this variable in another command line. As we use it, it was already defined function. Because by using this diff, we can define a function which it can be already preloaded with the functions, or we have to give some instructions to print or to execute. Next slide. Functions and arguments. Once everyone see this, as we discussed only the argument, we are not until now we didn't not discussed anything about the arguments, or only we discussed about the function. Now we are using the argument and calling the function. Once we defined here the print with exclamation and the argument was word. Print in this defined function, we given an instruction word plus exclamation mark. When we use our own defined variable and the and in that argument what we given, it will be added to the argument where which we used in the defined function, our own defined function. Like you want to see this. Here we gave x and Python and span, which was in the place of an argument. With the help of this defined function, our own defined function, by this we can see the word will be executed in the argument and the printed with exclamation mark. Please do remember the argument which will be used in the defined function, it will be go to the word which we used in the instruction or a print or any other loops. Yes, we can not only define one argument, we can argument two or more, we can argument two more functions, or we can set an range for an argument, or we can do more things with using by arguments. Here print sum twice. This is not only the you, it is, please one see that once I was copied a text that was our own predefined or not predefined, our own variable. When we use it these arguments in our own defined variable, it goes to the arguments where we given and follows the instruction. Here the instruction was print x plus y and print x plus y. They used these arguments what was given and the argument where it was there, and they uses those variables and print accordingly. Next one, see, it was explaining about the arguments. Can anyone say why do we get an error in the second line? Asini, can you please tell me?
Def,
Hello.
definition, we have not given the definition. Def.
No, we already defined the variable, but here it was showing that we have to. It was defined in the variable as an argument, but here we are printing as a preloaded function. When we use these types, we have to go through the arguments only, and we have to give the instruction only in the in the defined functions. By the as we already placed it that the argument was there, but we cannot take it as an argument. The arguments cannot be printed. It was have to be predefined as a string, or it will be executed when it was defined in the function. The next topic, returning from function. This was the most easiest topic. I think everyone know by the practice of C language. Certain functions such as int or a string returns the value, okay, that can be used later. Once C, as we defined max variable with the arguments x comma y, we are given a instruction x greater than equal to y. Return x means which it did not prints the value, it returns us the final value to the variable of x. See, once print max, he used the defined function which is with the argument 4 comma 7. When it go given, it finally gives us only the value. It cannot be print. Once see everyone. It everything depends upon the instruction that we was given to executed. Once see this page, once you return a value from a function, it immediately stops being executed. Any code after the return string never will happen. Every, I think everyone got this by reading. As we discussed, the return which only returns the final key, I mean final program or the final word, which cannot be run. The instruction which was given after a return won't be printed because it completes only up to the return and it returns the value and go back to the variable which we are defined as, I think, variable which was argumented defined. Arguments are defined. Comments and strings. I think this topic was not more important. This was more. It was in used in the code to comment some lines. Hash in the more in Python we use hash to the comments. Once please note it somewhere. The hash lines won't be executed. It was taken as a comment. When we use the hash, the line will be taken as a comment. We can change. We can see the color will be to the change. Next one. Doc strings. When you are printing the paragraph or we are giving the string as a when you are giving a paragraph as a string, we have to use the doc strings like three inverted commas to make it to make the paragraph as a string. It is also considered as a comment line. Please consider this when we are giving a single line, we uses the hash for a comment. When you are giving like a paragraph, we uses the doc strings like three inverted commas to take it as a comment. The comment lines or the doc strings won't be executed. Please do remember. Next one, functions and objects. As we discussed previous, there are so many inbuilt functions that was included in the Python, which makes us the program very powerful. Now we are using the function multiply. Multiply was defined, and the instruction was to multiply two arguments. When you given a value a, or if a equal to 4, b equal to 7, which can be user defined our own or our own inputs. Operation equal to multiply. Here he used simply by defining a variable. He defined a variable to use a define function. Print operation. Operation was multiply, and the multiply as defined was defined to multiply two arguments. The values were we had defined here will be taken as an argument, and the in operation the already it was stored the instruction to multiply, which means here we already defined in the define function, and it will be the instructions will be the followed as we the taken arguments will be loaded, and the returns only the final values. Next one. Functions can also be used as arguments of other functions. Here we define another function add, which returns us to arguments will be added. Next we define another to do it twice. We simply name it as our convenience to do it twice. Function C is also a argument, and xy already the return will be placed here, which returns the function. We used here the argument. In argument we used it as a function. Once function C function C is an argument given to the function to identify like as an identify decoder. The expression the function C means the call the function assigned to the variable of a function C. Once please everyone go through the slide. It decodes the another function and gives to the argument set another functions as an argument, and the returning and returns the new function which was defined or the pre-wrapped instructions or an arguments. Once everyone go through this and make the note as you can see the function do twice takes the function as it as an argument, not it is an already preloaded function or anything. It is taken as argument like xy. I have a small doubt in this slide. Will be talk it this once more in the last next modules. Previously we are defining a function or we are defining an argument to complete our instructions. Now we can have already predefined libraries. As I shared, there is a set of or a list of more predefined libraries that we use most in the Python program. Here we used the random function. We given a range from 5 from the range from 5 for is also like a string, but was it, we didn't get any this concept in the previous concept. We will discuss in it once more into the next slide or next day, next class. For I, which means for each element in the range, it will be taken as for each element in the range of 5, the value equal to random int of from the it will be printed from 1 comma 6. The numbers will be printed from 1 comma 6 randomly, and the we are giving the we are giving like loop iteration as 5 for each element. Once the code uses the random dot in function like function is an parameter or a sequence defined in the random module to print 5 random numbers from 1 to 6. Each element will iterate through the for loop and randomly print according was given in the instruction like 1 to 6. It will be printed from 1 to 6. So I will once everyone go through this phase, the random was already pre-rolled in the library, which means it was already given instructions to print a number. We can not only we can use the random or pre-rolled libraries, we can create our own libraries. As we know, we can use save the file dot with the .py extension. In that file, we use the name. We have to save the name and remember the name to use it as a pre-rolled function or library function, or we can say it is also a standard function. Once see. Next, there is another kind of input that can be used as a certain function from a module. This takes us from module name and the input, which means where it will be the defined normally in the code. Here, previously the math file was saved with the math.py. Here we used this file from the math, means the math will be the file, and we're using those variables in the math file to import, which means we already given instruction. Pi means it was like I mean pi value of a circle, which will execute like a constant values of a pi radius. I mean radius of a circle. Here this line shows that it was already a file which was named as max.py. We are using those file. In those file we are importing a variable called pi, which was like as I already discussed, like a defined argument or a defined variable. Next, without saving the file we cannot import as a function. We have to save it as .py extension, and the instructions have to be given before using the before importing the function. Excuse me. Once again. Sorry. From math, we are importing the square root. As we don't know, as we don't know, like అందులో మనకి ఆ ఫైల్ ఉన్నదో లేదా తెలీదా అంటే ఆ ఫైల్ నేమ్ ఎలా ఉన్నదో మనకు తెలియదు కాబట్టి మనం మన కన్వీనియంట్ గా యూస్ చేసుకోవడానికి యాజ్ అన్న కీవర్డ్ యూస్ చేస్తాం అన్నమాట. మన ఫంక్షన్ అందులో లోడ్ అయిన ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్ ఆర్ ఏ డిఫైన్డ్ ఫంక్షన్ ని ఇందులో మనం యాజ్ కీ యూస్ చేసి మన కన్వీనియంట్ గా యూస్ చేసుకోవడానికి మనం యాజ్ కీ యూస్ చేస్తాం. నెక్స్ట్, as I shared the list, there are more library functions. Like we these functions were used mostly in the Python program. There are three types of libraries, which will be the external source and the pre-listed. These are also called as standard libraries. And the another one we have to, I mean, like we have to rate it for ourselves, like we are importing the file, like as we imported Max. as it was uh, written ourselves with a .py extension that we are importing. Next, and what are the standard libraries? Once, please, everyone read this. Basha bro, can you read it for me? Basha bro, or Hasni, can you read it for me?
We won't cover all of the modules in the standard library. There are simply too many. The complete documentation for the standard library is available online at Python www.python.organization.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Hasni. Next slide. There are many third-party Python modules. Like we are defining our own module as we discussed like previously max.py. There are more other third-party modules are stored in Python package index. I will share this package to everyone. The best way to install this using the program called pip. Once everyone go through this, please. There are so many, not only this, there are so many third-party libraries that we can not or we have to save in our libraries. These libraries are functions makes us to program very easily to complete the instructions. Go once I will screenshot this slide and share. 1 second. To know the libraries which was defined in our software, in command line we have to type, enter pip install libraries names. Once you enter, the list of libraries will be executed in your command line. Using pip is the standard way of installing libraries on the most operating systems, but some libraries having pre-built binary for Windows. Once please go through this line, and it will be used as to say third-party libraries or many other libraries in our own software libraries. Okay, until now we have completed the today's session questions and the concept, and we will be meet again tomorrow. Peace.